How you doing, YouTube? This is Gunner Restarting 67 bringing you another YouTube video. Today's YouTube video is going to be over my get home bag setup for 2024. All right, YouTube, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so just in case any of y'all out there aren't familiar with what a get home bag is, it's basically just a bag that has essential items for you to get home. It's going to vary regardless of who you are, what your preferences are, your fitness level, how far away you live from home, and of course, your location. Just a little background. Right now, I reside in North Florida, so it's never really too cold. It might be raining here, and it's usually pretty nice weather. Summertime, it gets really hot and humid, but outside of that, I really don't need to carry any really heavy, bulky equipment. So let's go ahead and get into it. The first thing I would make sure that, actually, I digress, as you were. Let me go ahead and point out right here is a tactical 511 pack. It's like an expeditionary pack. It's the sling style. It's actually got quite a bit of room in it. All the stuff that you see right here actually fits right into it. So I'd have a crossbody slung and I'd be trucking away to get home. I live just a tad over 7 miles away from where I work, doorstep to doorstep. So if I had to get home between running and walking, I can get home in about an hour and a half. So it's not bad. And also too, though, I think what a lot of people do when they get into these get home bag scenarios is that some people think that, hey, it's going to be like a Mad Max scenario or a, Red Dawn type scenario. That's, in my opinion, it's very, very unrealistic. You have more of a probability of having a natural disaster hit. Here in Florida, it'd be a hurricane. Of course, I wouldn't sit down there and try to get home in the middle of a hurricane. I'd probably have to hunker down where I'm at. But that's where some of these items would come into play. And I'm about to go over some of those items. If any of you have out there watching this video have ever, you're subscribed to my channel or watched any of my videos, you know that one of the very first things I ensure that I'm prepped for, that I think that is almost the most important thing, is personal protection. So right in front of y'all, I got a Glock 35 and 40 Smith & Wesson. To go along with that, I got 3 magazines of 10 rounds and 1 magazine of 22 rounds. It gives me 52 rounds. More than enough to traverse my 7+ miles to get home. Anything more than that, then we probably might be in some type of Mad Max or Red Dawn scenario, which again is very unlikely. Next, I've got a method to collect and purify water. I've got the little Coleman aluminum single-walled bottle. And then to go with it, I've got a Sawyer Mini to help filter the water. And in the back right here, I've got a Soul 2-person bivvy. It's waterproof. It's pretty durable. I've used the single person ones before, and it's a high-speed, low-drag thermal blanket, so that is in the shape of a sleeping bag. So it's pretty good, but this is for 2 people just in case. So if for whatever reason I got to hunker down, I have a means to get in this, stay dry, and stay warm. Next, I have the ability to see in the dark or in enclosed spaces. I've got a Red Cross crank flashlight. It's not the brightest. It's about 100 lumens, but it does the trick. All right. I've got, for a knife, I've got a Leatherman. It also provides numerous types of tools that you'll need. This one is the Leatherman Blast. I really like it. I've used it quite a bit. It serves my purpose. Next, I got 2 survival bracelets. They've got paracord. They both got the little button compass. They both have, when you unclip them, they both have this tiny little ferrocerium rod and a little scraper right there. So in one piece of equipment, I have the ability to lash items together. I've got it also, both of them also had a whistle, so I have the means of signal and create fire. Speaking of fire, I got 2 Bic lighters that I usually keep on hand. I make sure I check those quite frequently because fuel in these evaporates, so I don't want to be caught without a lighter. And the old reliable, a ferrocerium rod with a striker. As you can tell, I've used this before. I've used this when I went camping. It's pretty good. And then also too, if I'm rucking to get home, I've got a hat. This is just a generic Marine Raiders hat. And then I got a pair of Wiley X's ballistic sunglasses. So, and then also I didn't have room on here, but I also have a tourniquet in case I get any boo-boos that are serious. And I've got to stop the bleeding. And then just in case, like I said, I live here in Florida. We got hurricanes and then we also get tornadoes. If I got to hunker down before I head out, I've also got the ability to have some chow too. Here is a chicken burrito bowl, MRE. They're pretty good. So this is what my get home bag setup 2024 version looks like. Go ahead and if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you like my content, please go ahead and subscribe. Leave me a comment below about what you like, what you don't like, and then go ahead and tell me what, if you have a get home bag, what does yours consist of? Let me know if, am I missing something? Should I take something out? I read every single comment and I love conversing back and forth with you guys. So, all right, YouTube, that's enough for today. This is Gunnery Sergeant 67. I'm out.